My name is Kojo. I am 37 years of age. I come from Ghana. I am an artist, a multi-purpose artist who uses all kinds of techniques in order to achieve a goal or to be able to solve a problem with my art. That's what I do. So I do painting, sculpture, photography, graphic designing. I do all anyone appropriate for me to solve a problem, and that's what I do. The current situation is hardship, economic breakdown, and corruption. This is virtually killing everybody in the country because it's very difficult to come by money and to buy goods and services. The living conditions are low. The dollar is always higher. Our cedi is the worst performing currency in the whole world, and this is as a result of over reliance on white collar job and overlooking our craft and art that we used to do with our own hands. What we do here is considered inferior, and because of that we always import a lot of things and export nothing, and this has contributed to the hardship of my country. I must say I discovered art from infancy because I've been drawing from childhood. Anything that I find in my hands, charcoal, pencil, a crayon, anything that I find in my hands, I used to draw on the wall of my parents. I must say it was challenging because I received beatings from drawing on the wall, but I kept moving. With my parents, they thought I should be reading science, mathematics, engineering, so that I would become engineer, doctor, or profession they thought was more beneficial than art. But I kept moving because I believe I was a born artist. Making art in Ghana is very hard because of economic challenges, and also the fact that the profession itself is always looked down upon by the society through religion and then Western culture. So now we don't produce anything with our hands. Everything is imported from outside into the country. So wherever you produce, no one buys. Even those who wish to buy also don't have the means to buy, because it's very hard to come by a mail a day and to even buy your work and then exhibit them in their rooms. Selling of my art is going to help in a great way. It's going to make me have a living, have a life. It will help me to buy food, clothing, and shelter. It will also help me to cater for my family. It will help me to buy tools and materials and have the free mind and mentality to create, and then to use my art to address issues in the society as I always used to do. As an artist, a trained artist, it's very difficult to produce art now because the art materials are now expensive, tripled in price. So even if I am having self-fulfillment in producing them, when I produce them, the motivation that I should get for people to buy, and that motivation that I get when people buy, I don't get them as an artist. I am virtually not having any money in my account because people don't buy art. And again, it has affected my country. Now we are heading towards IMF for remedy, which is also debt, because when IMF give you money, virtually you will pay. Generations have to pay. And then with my art now, the art is collapsing. I am even thinking of something else, if not the passion I have for it. So that is how the situation has affected me, affected the country, and affected the art. It's the inner passion and fulfillment I get anytime I finish producing a work of art. I become so happy from within. And also, as a young boy growing up, as I even studied art to the university level, the notion the society and the family gave is the fact that art is for intellectually low people, and then it is not anything worth studying. And then so my ability to be able to study to the master's level, and then being able to use it to solve societal problem is what actually give me so much joy for me to do art and not any other thing. Or the words you know is the culture itself, because our culture is basically art. Our way of life is basically art. The way we dance, the way we speak, the way we do our things is basically art. So when you deprive us from making us do our own things, create with our hands, and enforce certain things or your goods, your foreign culture on us, then you are killing us. So that is what the West should know, that they trying to take supremacy by not allowing us to produce our own things, convert our own raw materials into productions and things is what is killing us. They are depriving us from the very life, which is the culture we have as people of Ghana. Is making of art very hard in your country? Yes, the answer is yes. Making of art is very, very hard and difficult in my country, and this is based on two grounds. First grounds is on religion, and second grounds is on economic hardship. Religiously, the colonial masters succeeded in introducing their foreign culture, which fought against our own way of life or culture. Basically or practically, Ghanaian way of life was practically the making of art, or it's art. We made art for our domestic purpose, religious and social purposes. But this, because of their imposition of their religion, it has also affected our economy. So basically, we import everything into the country and we export nothing. And this has affected our inflation, our economic hardship. And now, for somebody to patronize you, the person has to first consider what to eat first before the person can patronize you. That's made the making of art very difficult in my country. As a young child, I've always have the mentality to fight against the fact that art is for the minor, for those who are intellectually not good. So I have always dreamed, and it's my hope to have a school, a studio of my own, and then have a school where I could be able to teach the young ones how to create things with their hands and how to produce things of their own. That mentality of depending on foreign goods, having the taste for foreign goods, I want to use education through building a studio or a gallery to be able to educate the young ones to take hold of their own culture, take hold of their own craft and art, and then produce them and use them so that it will benefit the society. That's my hopes and dreams.